It's a buffalo! Yeah! What's up guys, Warnock Revolution here, back at you with another video. You got a nickel box here to be hunting. It's one with the holes in the bottom, so I know it's circulated, so that's good. I'm seeing a lot of like old Jeffersons in there. But maybe we'll find some even newer ones like 2020. Still looking for a 2020 nickel, haven't found one yet. But I'm going to flip this over right here and open it up, and I'll show you what the enders look like. What the other box looks like, and maybe you've already spotted it, maybe you haven't. But this hasn't happened in quite a while, guys. We actually have a war nickel ender right here, guys. A war nickel ender. It's got a P mint mark up top. So that's how you know it's a war nickel, as if it has a mint mark up top. It doesn't have to be a P, because the P's Philadelphia. But it could be an S or a D, but up top there you can see it's really worn, guys, but maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. There's a P mint mark above the Monticello, the building on the back of the Jefferson nickel, so that's very cool. We know that's a war nickel, we know that's silver. It's good to see at the very top of the box, before we even break into the rolls, that we already have a war nickel in this box. That's awesome, guys. But anyways, let's just jump right into the hunt and see what we can find. First roll, guys, we might have a first find here besides that war nickel ender. We got this Denver minted Jefferson nickel. Let's see what the date is. It looks pretty worn, so maybe it's old. It's a 1951D, guys. That's actually a really good date to start off with. That one is below 25 milli minted right over here. Got the dates for those under 25 milli minted, and that's on the list, 1951D. It's a very good find on the very first roll. That's awesome. Sweet. Let's continue and see what else we can find. Guys, we're still in the very first roll, and we found something else. We found this 1940 out of San Francisco. Now, that doesn't happen too often, and it's good to find. You can see the S right there, right next to the Monticello. If you're unfamiliar where the mint marks are, but it's right there. Anyways, that's a really good find, as well as that 1951 Denver. Let's continue. 3, guys, just opened it up. We're maybe like halfway through the roll, and it looks like we have something old coming up on here. So I decided to turn the camera on, but let's see what it is. 1938. Knew it looked old, but I didn't think it was going to be this old, guys. 1938 is a very good date, regardless of mint mark, because if you look over here, low mintage Jefferson nickels, below 25 million minted, we got 1938 right there. That's awesome. So 1938, let's see if it's got a mint mark or not. If it doesn't, it's still low mintage and still an awesome nickel to find. It's probably my favorite nickel to find, to be honest, because I just like the way the date looks on the coin. But anyways, it's actually in pretty good shape. And let's flip it in 3, 2, 1 to see what it is. Alright, it's just going to be a 38 Philadelphia, because there's no mint mark next to the Monticello. But still a really cool coin to get. Loving it. Awesome. 2 low mintage coins so far, and we're only 3 rolls in. I'm liking that a lot. Catch you guys on the next find. Guys, this is roll number 7. It's been a while since I've turned on the camera, but we got a black nickel in here. Could be a war nickel. Maybe it's not. We'll see what it is anyways, though. Nope, not a war nickel, but it looks like it's probably 70s. Let's see what it is. 1995. I was completely wrong. But you gotta always check for those. Make sure they're not war nickels. But let's continue and see what else we can find. Open roll number 18. We're only maybe 10 coins in. We got this. 1959 out of Denver. I'll take it. Good find. Let's continue. Number 9, we got something. Not too far into the roll, we got a 1956 out of Denver. I'll take it. Coins into roll number 10, we got something. It's 1957 out of Denver. I'll take it. Sweet. Let's continue. Let's open roll number 11, guys. It looks like we have a war nickel here. Right here in the roll. We have a super thin nickel right there, too. That could be something. No, the thin nickel isn't anything that I can tell. We'll check back on that later. But this one right there looks definitely like a war nickel. Just the coloring and everything. It's kind of corroded and stuff, so. Oh, it is a war nickel. Look at that. That's awesome. It's got a P mint mark above the Monticello, standing for Philadelphia. And we'll flip it and see what the date is. 1942 Philly. Now, I don't find a lot of 1942s that often, and yeah, they're usually not silver ones. They're usually non-silver variety, because they made silver ones that year, and they also made non-silver ones. So this is a silver one, 1942 Philly. You always know that because the mint mark is above the Monticello, but that is a really nice coin. We got 2 war nickels for sure in here because one's an ender, and we just found that one, so I'm very happy about that. Let's continue. Number 12, guys, we got something in this roll that looks particularly old. Just the Monticello is really slicked down. There's no mint mark, but we'll flip it and see what it is in 3, 2, 1. 1946 Philly. I'll definitely take it. Definitely 40s nickels are good to keep. Let's continue. Roll number 13. Just opened it up. I knew this was going to be old. I just didn't know how old. It's a 1951 out of Denver. Once again, we found another one. So this is another low vintage Jefferson, below 25 million minted. So a good nickel to find for sure. 51s don't come up that often. We got 2 of them in this box so far. That's sweet. Just all opened roll number 15, guys. And I thought this was going to be old, but I wasn't sure. So I flipped it, and lo and behold, it's a 1954. Looks like it's very well worn. Not in the best of shape, but still a 54. Philly. Taking it. Let's continue. Guys, I was just going through roll number 17, and maybe you can already see it in the roll. It's more towards the right. I guess comment down below if you can see it already. If you can, that's awesome. Good for you. But for all of you that can't see it, I'm going to pull it out right now. See it now, guys? It's a Buffalo! Yeah! So we got 2 war nickels in this box so far, and a Buffalo. That's sweet. So, as well as some low mintage ones. That's awesome. It's pretty good shape. I'm guessing the detail's still strong. You can still see 5 cents. You can still see United States of America. You can still see E pluribus unum at top. But let's just flip it and see if it's got a date. Alrighty. Can't see the date. I think it might be 1923. It's really hard to see. But regardless, it's a Philly. So it's not going to be a low vintage Buffalo nickel or anything like that. But we might be able to get the date off at the end with Nick-a-Date, but still a Buffalo nickel. That is sweet. We are not too far into the box. We're already finding some really good finds. This box is really good, in my opinion, so far. Let's continue and see what else we can find. Guys, we're still in roll number 17 where that Buffalo was. We got this, 1959 Denver. I'll take it. It's the last year I keep, besides 2009's. But let's continue and see what else we can find. Number 22 at the very end, guys. We found something. 1952 out of Philly. I'll take it. Sweet. Guys, right in the middle of roll number 25, so we're halfway through the box. We have a coin with an S mint mark. This could mean a lot of things. It could be a really good key date. We got a 38S that's a key date, a 39S that's a key date, a 49S is a key date, and then there's a lot of low mintage coins that are S mint marks, like the 36S, the 47S, not the 36S, the 46S, the 47S, the 48S, the 52S, the 53S. It could be any one of those, or it could be something we don't really need. It isn't low mintage at all, but we could flip it and see what it is in 3, 2, 1. 1941S. So that one isn't anything low mintage, but still doesn't come up that often. Very good to get that coin. Let's continue. Looks like I turned the camera off too early, guys, because right behind that coin, just the one right after that 1941S, we got this 1946 out of Philly. I'll take it. Roll number 26. We found something. 1948 out of San Francisco. That's awesome. You know why that's awesome? Because just before I said 48S is a below 25 million minted Jefferson nickel. So that one is a low mintage one. That's a good find for sure. So far we've got 4 low mintage coins. And I think this is an old one too, right here. Oh, it's old, but it's not that old. It's a 1963. Won't be keeping that. But I'll continue and see what else we can find. Roll number 27, guys. We got something. 1952 out of Philly. Awesome. Let's keep on searching. Number 39, guys. We got something. 1952 Out of Denver. I'll take it. Wow, geez, guys. I flipped this one. Didn't think it was anything. On the backside, it's just a Philadelphia. So you already know it's a 1950 Philly. But that lands us in the key date Jefferson nickel category. I think it's actually a semi-key date, but this is Quinn's Coins official nickel coin roll hunting competition standard score sheet, and he has it up there as a key date. I don't know if it's a key date or not, but it is 1950, and it is right there. 1950 Philly is below 10 million minted, which is great because these don't come up that often. That's a really good coin. Definitely don't come up with a lot of these. I think I have 4 so far I found since starting the channel, but still 4 isn't a lot compared to some of the other stuff you find all the time. Anyways, guys, what I'm saying is it's a really great coin to find. I'm glad I found it, and let's continue to see what else we can find. For 41, guys, we got something. It's a 1949, and it's pretty slick, so hopefully it's yes, because that would be a key date on Quinn's Coins official nickel coin roll hunting competition standard score sheet, and that would be awesome. Let's just flip it and see. Nope, it's just a 49 Philly, but I'll still take it. Still a 40s nickel, still a good find. Let's continue. Just got done with roll number 42, guys, and this was on the very end of the roll. Didn't see it when we were looking for enders, but it's a 1939. That's a pretty good coin right there. So it's the 39 Philly. So that's pretty good. 30s finds don't come up that often. Let's see if it's the double die on the reverse. It's not, but it's still a good find. 1939. Don't come up that often. Good coin. Let's continue. Roll number 47, guys. We just got this 1957 out of Denver. Sweet. Guys, so I just opened roll number 48, and this is the roll with the ender on it, the Warnickel ender. So here it is. You can barely see that P on the top of the Monticello, but it's there, trust me. Right at the top. Let's pull up that other Warnickel so you guys can see what I mean. So this one's got a P. You can clearly see this one's just more worn. So it's hard to see, but it's still there. Let's see what the date is on this one in 3, 2, 1. 1943. So there's actually some things we can look for on that. 43 or 42, 43 over 42, which I don't think that is. Might have to look at it with my loop. And then there's a 43P with a double I, and you'd be able to see that right around here. And I'm not seeing a double I, so it's, I'll check for the 43 over 42, but I don't know if it's going to be that one of those. And then I'm going to try to see if you can see that P better above the Monticello. There you go. Yep, it's a Warnickel for sure. 43P. Good. Let's continue to see what else we can find. Guys, this is roll number 49, and I turned the camera on because this is something I don't see in the roll very often. This is a clipped planchet, this nickel right here. You can see that all the other nickels are aligned except for that one. Pretty sure this is a clipped planchet. Let's take it out. Yep, it definitely is. Well, should I say definitely? No, it's not. I thought it was, but it isn't. You'd be able to tell if this coin fit right in that groove, but it doesn't. It's just the dented nickel. It almost looks like a clipped planchet. Maybe it's just really worn, but I doubt it. I really thought that was going to be a clipped, guys. It's not, though. It's just a dent. I feel like you'd see that rim, though. I don't know. I'm debating whether or not this is a clipped planchet. I'm pretty sure it's not, though. Just because you can't fit another coin into that slot. In my other clips that I have, clipped planchet nickels that I have, you can fit a nickel right in here in the groove, but it's all flat. So I'm not thinking that this is a clipped planchet. I'm gonna toss that back. But let's continue to see what else we can find. All right, guys. So what we got for finds are 2 1952 Phillies, 1 1952 Denver, a 54 Philly, a 56 Denver, 2 57 Denvers, and 2 1959 Denvers. For 40s, we got a 1940 San Francisco, a 1941 San Francisco, which is weird because we get normally Philadelphia's, a bunch of them from 40 and 41. So it's kind of strange that we got 0 Philadelphias from 41 or 40, and we got a 40 San Francisco and a 41 San Francisco. It's just odd, and it's good to find. It's good to find those older ones from San Francisco. We got a 1946 Philly and another one right below it, so 2 of them. We got a 49 Philly also. We got a 1939 Philly. For low mintage Jefferson nickels, we got a 1938 out of Philadelphia. We got 2 1951s, Denvers, so those are low mintage, and then we got a 48S, which is also very good to get from San Francisco. Don't get a lot of those. So we've got 4 low mintage Jefferson nickels. That's really good. For better finds, we got a 1942 Philadelphia nickel. I got a 1943 Philadelphia war nickel. So 2 war nickels. That's really good. Doesn't really happen to box that often to get 2 war nickels, so that's awesome. We got a Dateless Buffalo from, they date from 1913 to 1938. So we don't know what that is. We might liquidate that in some other video, but not now. We got a 1950 Philadelphia, which is a hard nickel to find. It's a key date according to Quinn's Coins official nickel coin roll hunting competition and standard score sheet. So that's pretty awesome. For Canadians, I didn't show you any of these when I found them because I didn't want to make the video too long, but you got an 82, an 87, a 1990, 1994, 1996, 1999, and a 2000. For weird stuff, we got a blackened nickel, and this one I thought was a die chip, but it isn't, or at least I think it isn't. I knew I said I was going to throw this one back. I'm definitely going to throw this blackened nickel back. It's only black on one side, so it's kind of strange. But anywho, if you guys liked watching this video, thank you for watching. If you liked it, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below your thoughts on the finds that we got. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.